Hip Hop Connection.
Hip Hop Connection on the Voice of America. My name is J.Mvunganyi. I'm here in the studio with a man that is not a visitor, a guest anymore. He's been here so many times. Well, actually twice, but he's been on the radio show. Hip Hop, actually, been on Hip Hop Connection and on Upfront too. But today we want to welcome you, most importantly because also you have your guitar. That means you're going to sing.
I brought my axe.
And
yes.
We talked
my
about
popular request.
Right. And last time, Derrick Ashong, the man who is in the studio with me today, was talking to us about his new album called the Afropolitan, and he's been, working on so many other projects too. But today he promised to play us some cuts off of that album.
Yes.
And Derrick, we welcome you. Thank you much for coming.
Thank you for having me. Absolutely.
And so, what have you been working on? I heard first of all that you're into some crazy thing of giving away your music for free. Who gives away their music for free?
This is the question. This is the question that everybody asks. Who gives their music away for free? We do. We started this thing at the beginning of this year called the Million Download Campaign. We launched in January, and the goal is to give away 1 million free downloads of tracks and remixes from Afropolitan by Christmas. And the first question that happens is, well, why would you give your music away? Why would you give your music away? And what we say to people is that this is an exercise in peer sharing. It's to run like a grassroots political campaign. So somebody downloads it, they like it, they send it to 10 other people, they like it, they send it to 10 other people. We have a small group of organizers around the world that are just sharing it in different places, music ambassadors, you could call them. So we've been I think we have been downloaded 47,000 times at this point in 3 months. It's more than most artists will get in 3 years, so that's big. And we also have been translated, our blogs have been translated into 9 different languages. We've had downloads from 50 different countries, so it's moving.
Ultimately, what's the goal here?
The goal is to show an alternative way of building an audience and succeeding in music outside of the traditional confines of the mainstream industry. What most fans are not aware of is that the majority of recording artists don't make any money off of their record sales.
Right.
And, we won't go into the mathematics of it now. People can go to my website, derrickashong.com, check out the downloads and also some of the posts we've made about why this happens. We'll be having a video up there shortly explaining it. But the way record label accounting works, 95% of major label acts, we're not talking about acts in the garage, we're talking about people with Sony, EMI,
right,
Warner, never make $1 off of their record sales. So our answer, when people ask, well, why would you get away? You're not going to make any money. It's like, artists don't make money selling records anyway. But if I can give you an incentive or lower the barrier for you to try my music because you don't know me yet, maybe you'll check it out,
right,
download it, you like it, share it with your friends, spread the word. I can harness the power of peer review to do a global campaign for a fraction of the cost it would typically be.
That's amazing. Now, if you were, say, signed to a record label, would this be possible?
No. Most record labels, unless they were extremely progressive, and I won't say there are none out there, the mainstream labels won't do it for sure. And labels won't do it because whereas artists don't make money off a record deal, labels do a lot of times, right? So for simple math, for example, let's say you sign me, I signed to Jackson Records, right, and I got a 10% royalty. That means that I'm gonna get 10% off the record. So fine, so you give $1 million into recording my music, I put some of that in my pocket, go in the band with everybody, blah, blah, blah. Recording, promoting, the whole 9, which is actually, it can cost a lot more to promote an album than that, but let's just say $1 million. You would assume then that after you recoup your money, you get the $1 million back.
Right.
I start getting 10%, right? So you make 1.1 million, then that 100,000, I get 10% of that, that's $10,000. No, that's not gonna happen. Okay?
Really?
No, because
So
the royalty rate is applied to the artist. The recoupment rate is applied to the artist's royalty. So you could sell $2 million worth. You figure then there's $1 million for us to split. No. You can sell $5 million worth. No, I'm still in debt. It's only when you've sold $10 million worth of music that my 10% royalty now equals 1%. Now equals $1 million.
Any additional $1 million.
Exactly. So that my 10% of 10 million makes 1 million. You put in 1 million, now you get 1 million out. Now I can start getting paid, right? So you already got back $9 million on top of the 1 million you put in. Now, some of this is because the record label takes a lot of risk,
right,
but in reality, it's because artists don't know accounting, and most artists get signed to a system that doesn't give them the leverage to do anything differently. So a lot of famous people you've heard of never make money on their records.
Wow. All right, so Derrick, without getting into all the math, I know that's a lot of mathematics for anybody listening. Like, wow, $1 million,
like, how do you
10%?
compute? I'm like, just go to the website, you see it down. The point is, we can give it away because that's not where the cash is.
That's the point is, you can find it at
DerrickAshong.com, DerrickAshong.com, and you can download. If you like it, share it with at least 10 other people.
And it's not a mystery. The album, Afropolitan, by the way, you're going to play us some cuts of the album.
Yes, for sure.
We talked a little bit about the concept of what an Afropolitan is. Just for our listeners out there who probably missed it, what is an Afropolitan?
Afropolitan, if you flip to it in the encyclopedia, you see a picture of you and I. Right? An Afropolitan is a person who is worldly in their outlook. They're global in their reach. They are African in their root and in their identity. So I consider myself, having been born in Ghana and raised in New York and in the Middle East, as a cosmopolitan person. But I'm fundamentally and proudly African. That's where my root is. That's where my culture is. That's my heritage. And so I consider myself an Afropolitan. And I think a lot of us who fit that Afropolitan paradigm have been a part of the vanguard of really doing some very cool and innovative things on the continent and in the diaspora that bring greater awareness and respect for the continent. A lot of people look at Africa and they think warfare, destruction, HIV, violence, corruption. And these are realities, right? But I always tell people, it would be like, okay, well, if I show you images from Hurricane Katrina, I say, that's America. You'd be like, well, yeah, that is. If I show you images of what happened to Trayvon Martin, I'll say, that's America.
Right.
Well, yes, it is. But it's only one part of the story. There's much more. Likewise, if I go back home to Accra, yeah, there are some challenges facing the nation. Accra, Ghana also happened to have the fastest growing economy in the first half of 2011 on the planet. There's a whole other side to the story. And I think we Afropolitans have an important role to play in telling that story. So this album is talking about our identity, our lifestyle, our way of seeing the world through our own musical voices and in a way that many other people can relate.
And what's the first song you're going to play for us?
The first song I'm going to play for you is called Never Know Why. And it starts out kind of mellow. It's a song that asks a question, right? And it kind of tells a story too, and you see the story unfold. But it's a little bit of a mystery, but as you listen to it, it talks about the mysteries of life.
All right, take it away.
We'll start slow and build it up. This is a song for all the brave, a little note to calm the waves, a word from the wise to ease your every night. And sometimes, although you pray to keep uncertainty at bay, there at your pillow side she cries. Sometimes a single ray of light echoes through the night. No matter what you know, you will never know why. The heart inside the fire softens by and by. No matter what you know, you will never know why. Why? No matter what you know, you will never know why. This is a song for all the brave who survived to tell them, say, whoa, no one is greater than I. And a song for those afraid to hear the words they ought to say, even just goodbye. Sometimes a single ray of light echoes through the night. No matter what you know, you will never know why. The heart inside the fire softens by and by. No matter what you know, you will never know why. No matter what you know, you will never know why. Hear me cry, kick it one time. Open your eyes to see the city of man. Come check we dance, yo. Just look at how we stand so unshaken by the wailing of a world that simply doesn't understand, yo. We cannot lie, love or we die. I learned to sing a spirit stronger than I, and in my song blows a mission more than ego. So listening to the soul of every word you hear, a brighter side of me grow deep in my heart. I knew it from the start that the worries of this world could never drive our souls apart. Yet when I see you, arisen from the sea blue, I cry into the whispers of the wind that she should come and carry me too far, far away to sing another day in a valley near to thee, so you can hear me when I pray. But as she blows by, I'm greeted by a new sky and find a hint of comfort in my heart, though I may never know why. No matter what you know, you will never know why. No matter what you know, you will never know why.
Hip Hop Connection on the Voice of America. I'm J.Mvunganyi here with the front man, the band leader of Soros, Derrick Ashong. Thank you very much. Yes. That's Never Know Why, a cat from the Afropolitan.
Exactly.
Now, this is an album, when I listen to it, it's kind of multi-genre. You really don't know what you're getting. Everything is on the pop, hip-hop, reggae, and, you know. Is that what you set out to do with the album?
Yeah,
I mean, to tell this
we wanted to show something that was transatlantic, right? That really was Afropolitan, not just in the message, but in the sound. And so it's got elements of hip hop, but you can hear here there's elements of reggae. This song actually goes on some old rock progressions. So if we played it differently, you would think it was like a 60s rock song, right? But we do it in our own way. There's a blues cut on the album, but it's a blues cut with a DJ scratching on it. And it's been really well received. And I think part of it is also the campaign, the million download campaign has been spreading it like crazy. So we debuted the album in the top 50 on the Jazz Week World Chart, which is, you know, people like Sean Paul and NECA and Thievery Corporation and Hugh Masekela. So, you know, for an independent band doing this strictly guerrilla style, I think that it's the message, the method, and the music itself has served to really tell the story to the world.
How have people received it? What has been the reception?
The reception has been amazing. I mean, really, really positive vibes. One of the videos for the first video, actually, we did an animated video for a song called Love Right Down. So that got accepted.
Very interesting concept.
Yeah, it was accepted to the Palm Beach International Film Festival. I just came back from Palm Beach screening it there. People loved it. I mean, it's we found a way to tell stories that, you know, we don't like to do the same old, like you see a young black guy coming out of the US doing music, is hip hop oriented. He must be talking about guns and girls. And I'm like, for all the things that young black guys are dealing with in the world today, there's a lot more to sing about than that.
Absolutely.
And so we reflect the breadth of our identities.
Wait, all right, Hip Hop Connection on the Voice of America. Soros frontman Derrick Ashong in the studios today. You're about to play us the second song of the Afropolitan, which tell us about this song.
So the next song I'm going to play you is called Mlem Lem Le.
Mlem.
Yes, you have perfect pronunciation. I love it. So this song,
M-L-E, M-L-E, M-L-E.
Amen. So this is actually a children's song from Ghana, but we kind of had to put our own spin on it. And it's all about being yourself. So it refers to these little animals, and it gives people an idea of like the value of doing you.
Right.
So I'll just give you a little taste and we'll flip it a little bit. It goes. I don't smoke wadu, opolo sumonge, kagaliga, small mama, koko dene, blem blem. I don't smoke wadu, opolo sumonge, kagaliga, small mama, koko dene, blem blem. So when we play it for kids, we try to translate a little bit so they understand some of where it's going before we flow further. The monkey loves bananas, the squirrely loves acorns, the cockroach loves to chew on cloth, and the little frog jumps like so. The monkey loves bananas, the squirrely loves acorns, the cockroach loves to chew on cloth, and the little frog jumps like so. I don't smoke wadu, opolo sumonge, kagaligas, mo mama koko dene to blem blem. I don't smoke wadu, opolo sumonge, kagaligas, mo mama koko dene to blem blem. To blem blem, to blem blem, to blem blem. Hey kids, meet the foreigner, bringing that new style to your corner. Before y'all roll with me, I warn ya, you better bring a bag and plenty of water. Let's take a trip on relationships. You be the illest little boat to go sailing with. We'll take a trip on the Nile, just smile for miles. Float over to the vault with that African Charlie. Oh, who me? Yes, I'm that brother. Jet black skin, the smooth, the shea butter. No, this is a turn of phrase like no other. To some, I'm better known as the new world wonder. Tell your mom you ran away with the kid. Before you go, she better know that the serious beard. The one convicted by the court of convention. Cause he wouldn't trade his rounds for a line to his mind to a weapon. And now D-Live deep on the MIC. And no second MC can't mess with me. And if you ever need a lesson out to be free, well then you do. You let me be me. Say go. I don't smoke, why do? Oh, polo sumong me. Gaga ligas, mo mama gogo dene to blem blem. I don't smoke, why do? Oh, polo sumong me. Gaga ligas, mo mama gogo dene to blem blem. 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 Whoa, to blem blem. To blem blem. To blem blem. To blem blem. Hey, to blem blem. To blem blem. To blem blem. To blem blem. Whoa, to blem blem. To blem blem. To blem blem. To blem blem. And basically it serves as a metaphor. We use it for children because they like animals. So it's like the monkey loves this, the squirrel he loves this, the frog he just jumps like so. And the whole song, you know, if you ever need a lesson out to be free, well then you do you, let me be me.
Absolutely. Hip Hop Connection, Voice of America. Such a pleasure to have Derrick Ashong here today. And we really do appreciate you playing us some cuts of the album.
Absolutely.
And hopefully our listeners will go online and download the album.
Yep.
DerrickAshong.com.
DerrickAshong.com. DerrickAshong.com. Download it, share it with at least 10 people, post it on Facebook, Twitter, the whole nine. Join the revolution.
Derrick, we appreciate you.
Thank you.